All right,
Okay.
chapter 6.
Tink! Peter exclaimed. There you are. The fairy smiled, putting her hands on her hips and letting out an exhausted sigh. Ah, yes, here I am.
Here's my gratuitous cameo appearance.
Oh, yes, I had to make it in here somehow. And, they finally found a way to shoehorn me in. Tink, you look exhausted, Peter said as he held out his hand for her to sit on, which she did immediately. Thanks, Peter, she said sarcastically as she wiped her brow and Peter brought his hand closer to him. Not like that, he laughed. Just, how long have you been working? The fairy shrugged. Okay. Good dialogue. Peter said, no work for you tomorrow. King's orders. I smiled at his concern for her. She's clearly just like the worst.
That's a good character, and just highlighting
Yeah.
that. Oh, he was concerned for her. See?
Yeah, how nice. He made her not work. What did she do again?
It's a good question. Nothing?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think she always just tags along with Peter. Just didn't have a job.
Yeah, well, she says like you're working. Like, I don't know. Like,
Salt mines all day. They never land salt
like,
mines.
are you still clocked in or? We have labor laws, you know.
I'm not paying you overtime, Tink. King's orders. Come on.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you have to use up those vacation days. They don't carry over.
I know what you're doing. You ain't getting past me.
I'll smile. Yeah. She began to protest, but Peter cut her off. You'll be spending the day with me and my guests. Oh, good. Just force her to come to your dump
Was
thing.
that a threat?
Yeah. He gestured at me. This is Chaley. The fairy glared at him. I know who she is, you dummy. I knew who she was before you. That's weird. Fairy turned away from Peter and smiled. Hello. You probably know who I am. You probably gathered that I know who you are. That's because you said. That's because you just said I know who you are.
Oh my god. That's so bad.
Remember that locket that broke and went missing only to reappear a couple days in perfect condition? Well, it was I who fixed it, she smiled smugly. Oh my god. I was coming to give it back, and Peter wanted to tag along, so that's how he first saw you. And then he decided he would kidnap you, little weirdo. She laughed, winking at Peter, who was a bit red in the face. I laughed. It's a dream come true to meet you, to be honest. I was a bit obsessed with you when I was little. My dad would shine a laser. I stopped at their puzzled expressions. A laser, because that's the only thing that I've said this whole time that's confusing.
Yeah, that's the terminology that's sticking out.
Yeah. That's the puzzling aspect. It's like a strong concentrated light, so it shines in a beam and it's really bright and can be different colors. Wow, what a description.
I'm more confused now than I was before. Thanks.
Yeah, and it actually stands for light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation.
Peter's head exploded.
Basically. Peter's pizza head exploded and pepperoni went everywhere.
Cheese was so gooey and melty.
Okay. My dad would shine it and tell me it was Tinkerbell, and I would chase it around trying to catch it and kill it. I blushed.
It always haunted me every night.
Here's a little aside. Of course I'd have blurted that out. Why did I do that? Oh, stupid Chaley. Now you look like a weirdo. I noticed him looking at me as I silently berated myself. Yeah, she's just like sitting there, like doing this.
Slapping her forehead. Stupid.
Yeah. Stupid. Yeah, like, what? I asked self-consciously. That's kind of adorable. Pizza fan said, grinning at me.
Pizza grinned at me.
What did she look like when you were little? I bet you were adorable. I turned around.
You're adorable.
You're adorable. No, I had a unibrow. I didn't know how to smile, so I just bared my teeth like a crocodile. Isn't that what she does when she laughs now, though?
I don't know. Yeah, no, she exposes all of her teeth like now, so I guess, yeah.
Bears them, yeah. Like a crocodile. I noticed Peter and Tink looked troubled. Oh, I guess, yeah, that's a bad word to use around here. Well, I began...
Yeah, unibrow.
Oh, I realized. Of course, Captain Hook and the Croc. The Crocs. I forgot he always wears Crocs, you know.
With his, oh, God, what was his,
Croc butter?
No, I was like, what was the
Yeah.
pants? They were, like, really oddly modern-day pants that they wore.
I forget, yeah.
Well.
That's okay.
Joke squandered.
I think crock butter is like the funniest thing. I just wanted to make a reference to that. Okay. Okay. Peter cut me off. Don't say it, it'll piss James off. Oh yeah, we're on a first name basis with James.
Better put a trigger warning in there.
Oh, sorry. Jeez, that's twice I was careless and risked upsetting him.
He'll beat me next time, I'm sure.
Yeah. God, she's so afraid of this guy. Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like he is a little bit like questionable.
She is. Well, he is her kidnapper, so I guess so.
No, I think she's.
Don't upset him.
I think she's talking about James. You know.
Oh right, yeah, the hand thing. I forgot. Okay.
Yeah, I guess so. I was racking my brain to see the first time that she upset him. It's okay, Peter laughed. So, yeah, it's okay. So funny.
A maniacal laugh.
Continue, Tink urged.
Prodding you with the cattle prod.
I used to think boys were gross, but so did every other girl my age. Believe me, boys are gross, Tink assured me. I know these things. I live with a ton of them. Interesting. I don't know. I laughed. Well, I have 5 brothers, so that's got to count to something. That counts to 5.
5 brothers, yeah.
It counts to 5. Look at that. He like starts counting like, oh, 1, 2. Peter looked at me in surprise. 5 brothers? I thought he was like stalking her. Shouldn't he know?
Yeah, right.
I blushed. Yeah.
Maybe it was 5 sisters. Maybe.
It's funny because normally when I blush, it doesn't make a sound, but when she blushes, it says yeah. Tink looked at me and nodded. Respect. God.
Tink had mad respect for me.
Mad props. It's not bad really. They're like bodyguards and they're really funny. Okay.
Not great bodyguards, I guess. Considering.
Yeah, she got kidnapped. That's right. But hey, they're really funny. Bodyguards, eh? Well, meet your new bodyguards. Peter gestured to himself. Me. Oh God, this is already getting weird.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Wow. He's already her guardian. What a fucking weirdo.
Wow, he's really protective. I think that's one of the signs of an abusive relationship. Isolation of the victim.
I laughed.
Total dependence.
Yeah, I laughed, hugging him. Okay, well, she's already locked in, I guess. And a good one, too. None of my brothers ever took me flying. Okay. Speaking of which, Peter said, looking at Tink, I need more pixie dust. I used it all last night, so back to work, even though I gave you the day off.
I gotta get my fix, man. I'm all out. Started scratching.
He's just like snorting it.
Yeah, for real.
Like, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. He's like,
I can fly. I can fly. As high as a kite.
Tink rolled her eyes. You're gonna run the tree dry, but I'll see what I can do. Hey, thank you, Tink, he said. Yeah, Tink brushed it off. Peter then looked back at me. Sorry for interrupting you again. Finish what you were saying. I command you.
The king commands.
She clearly had nothing more to say. I laughed. It's okay. I'm used to it. Where was I? It's hard to laugh words, man.
It really is, but she's managing somehow. Must have a tick or something.
You thought boys were gross. Oh, right. Well, yeah. Now I don't. I prefer to hang out with guys. They do more stuff and have less drama. Ha! Guys rule, Peter smirked. Tink rolled her eyes. I thought she was off making fairy dust or whatever.
Yeah,
but
get to work. Come on. Chop.
But I continued, they're gross. I winked at Tink, who smiled and... What? Yeah, hold on, sorry, I'm having trouble reading. Am I dyslexic? Do I have double vision here? Okay, sorry, let me just reread this. I winked at Tink, who smiled and smiled approvingly at me before, with her hands still on her hips, leaning forward and sticking her tongue out at Peter in the classic Tinkerbell fashion.
Jeez. How do you manage all that?
God, yeah. I don't know. I mean, she both smiled and smiled approvingly.
I imagine she, like, smiled, turned away, then smiled back, and, like, smiled approvingly. With her hands on hips, leaning forward, sticking her tongue out at Peter. Classic Tinkerbell fashion.
Right, of course. I'm not going to keep laughing while reading, but you get the idea. I laughed.
Yeah.
You're exactly how I imagined, except you're definitely more muscular. Oh, God. No, she just... Can I see that 10-pack of yours?
Yeah, come on, Tink. We'll get the magnifying glass out. Ah, there we go.
That 16-pack of yours. Tink smiled, proudly flexing her arm and posing in an imitation of Rosie the Riveter. What the hell?
Oh, yeah. That's like an old war poster.
Oh, okay.
You've probably seen it, but yeah.
The name. Well, because no one calls it Rosie the Riveter. It's so
I know. I never hear it by name. Yeah.
Well, but anyways.
Tink knows. She's a fan.
Oh, she wasn't flirting with She was talking to Tink. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, and here you go.
Oh.
She explains it for us too.
Oh my god. Wow, I wasted a Google. We planted a tree for nothing.
Oh my god.
Okay.
There goes the rainforest.
The lady on that one poster with overalls and bandana who's flexing it. Oh, never mind. You get the idea. It was funny. Yeah, funny.
It
reference.
was funny in my head, but in execution, not so much.
You get the idea. It's funny. I'm telling you, it's funny, so it must be.
Laugh, you idiot.
But oh god, I hate this. But no joke. The fairy was goals.
What? That's some slang that's going over my head.
Well, let me explain this to you. So over the last couple years, I mean, this was 2016, so this was probably like a thing at the time, but I don't hear it as much anymore. People would like refer to things as goals. So like a relationship could be quote unquote goals.
Oh,
which
that thing.
is to say like this couple, and this is like so not intuitive to me. I had to like really figure this one out. It's like that couple is like they have the goals, or my goal is to be like them. And alternatively, if you say it about like a person, it's like in this case, it's like probably that she's muscular or whatever, because she's like that person is goals. I hate this particular like.
Oh, so it's pretty much
slang.
just saying like that person is like something I aspire to reach, sort of.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or
But
envious of.
it's lost all meaning. So like just saying like that person's goals, it's like yeah, but like seriously, like she was like ripped or whatever. I guess.
Yeah.
You could say that. Yeah. Well, you know, tinkering has its perks. Oh yeah, I forgot that was a job.
Was that a pun?
I guess so.
That's
Hey,
a
don't
job.
forget me, Peter whined. I laughed. We already know you're strong, I rolled my eyes. I mean, you did carry me all the way here. If that's not strong, I don't know what is. Peter blushed. So adorable. Ugh. Well, you know, my pixie dust kind of rubbed off on you, so I wasn't really carrying you. Could have just held your hand, he admitted. But you really don't weigh that much. Wait, you mean you just held me for the heck of it? Oh, there's that word again.
I feel used.
Ah, heck.
What the flip?
I asked with a suspicious eyebrow. Well, yeah. He could have just said, like, you know, I was just trying to steer you correctly, because, like, I don't want you to be like the cat just floating around aimlessly.
Yeah.
Regardless. Peter took his arm off me to rub the back of his neck. I don't know why. I find that gesture so attractive. Wait, he just held me for the sake of holding me. That's adorable. Ugh.
Oh, I thought she meant like the gesture of rubbing at the back of his neck.
Why are we saying gesture now?
Gesture. I know. It's so annoying. Gesture.
I was saying it to imitate you, but then you said it again, and you sounded serious, so
It
I
was
got
a slip
worried.
of the tongue.
Yeah.
Gesture.
Gesture. No, I said it like 3 times just to goof on you, but I didn't get any reaction out of it.
I took that as affirmation that it is an accepted way to say it. So
Oh, really?
I was like, okay, phew, yeah, good, okay.
No, it's definitely
Not just me.
gesture. It's 100% gesture
yeah.
and only gesture. Okay,
Gesture.
well, that was my attempt to-
So is it August instead of adjust?
I don't know, man. Sometimes this is a little English lesson. Sometimes words that start with a G have a J sound, and sometimes they have a G sound, and it's basically random.
Oh, we gotta have an episode on this. Jeez.
Yeah. Okay, so we got past that gesture. I've been like saying it. I'm so mad because like every time the words come up, which is like 3 times, I keep saying gesture, and like I got like no reaction for the joke.
Oh man. Well, there you go. There we
And
go.
I was like, oh,
I caught that.
and I was like,
I caught that one.
I was like, is it not funny or?
It'll prove you making fun of my dialect, my pirate dialect, my English pirate dialect.
Well, that makes sense. It's Pinglish.
Yeah.
Okay. I said playfully. Peter stopped rubbing his neck to look at me. That doesn't bother you? Well, no, you already said that like you're my guardian and all this other creepy shit, so that's not gonna bother him.
Yeah, and you openly admit you kidnapped me, so I mean.
I laughed. Not really. Besides, it kept me warm, and I think we really bonded. I added, playfully nudging his shoulder. Okay.
The dialogue begs to differ.
Okay, lovebird. Tink interrupted, making us blush. The celebration is starting, and I heard the princess is singing tonight. My eyes widened. Who's the princess? I asked. Tink shushed me. Shush to me, in quotes. I whispered to Peter, who is the princess? You'll see, he whispered into my ear, sending chills down my back. I had to resist the urge to rub my ear and my shoulder. Okay, to get rid of the sensation. But he did that on purpose. He chuckled. Yep, definitely on purpose. I'll get him back tonight, I thought. I'll whisper in his ears. Sending chills down his back. Or neck, whatever. Before I could do anything, there was a sudden silence, causing me to look up so I could see what it was. Everyone was looking at a beautiful, slender native girl with beautiful, thickly lashed brown eyes. She was... This is like poetry or something. She was wearing colorful makeup, so it took me a second to recognize who it was.
Yeah, like how it was like shows up 3 times here, like perfect, like spaced out increments.
I like the little like asides that are like always here. Haha, okay, it took me a while to finally write another chapter. I was too busy binge reading The Good Girls Bad Boys by Rubik's Cube 89201. It's really good, so you can't blame me. What do you think of Tinkerbell? I'm sure you can guess who the princess is. If not, don't worry. I'm probably going to get to post another chapter today. Thanks for reading. And then Frostfur. Yes, write more. Right now. Okay.
Jeez, demanding fans.
Yep.